So the second approach is good, better than the previous one. So I will use this second approach, and I'll ask Gemini to generate me the prompt, and I will use this prompt to generate our code. So for second approach, generate me prompt for development. So I will just copy this thing because our backend knows most of our code, so we don't have to give this thing to our backend service. So I will just say that I want to use signed upload preset approach. My my backend only handles authentication, signature generation, and client uploads the heavy file directly to the cloudinary. It then saves the URL in the project which we generated as so using using update API. Then that URL is fed into the diagram for audio, for speech to text conversion. So and also we need to add the limit on the size of the data which we want to save in the cloudinary storage. So we will shift the video uploading responsibility from backend to frontend using cloudinary sign upload capability. This drastically reduces server memory and bandwidth overhead. Add new get cloudinary signature endpoint. Acha, okay. Then it will generate secure Unix timestamps and SHA-1 hash signature using the Cloudinary API secret. Then it will return the signature, timestamp, API key, and cloud name to the client. Then existing cloud name, I think we can save the cloud name and API key in the env variable, and so we don't need to send it again and again in the API response. The existing post ID upload endpoint already accepts video URL payload and trigger the background processing properly, so we don't need to rebuild it, but we can clean up the server side memory upload logic since it is no longer needed. Okay, since the frontend will upload the raw video file bypass our local audio extraction to upload the raw video file straight to cloudinary. So do you still want frontend to try and extract audio locally in the browser before pushing to cloudinary? It might save upload bandwidth for the user but can fail for large videos. Current plan will upload the selected video file directly to the cloudinary. Unless you prefer, we still run local audio extraction first. So I want video file to be saved directly to the cloudinary. But um, so we need to extract audio from the video locally and reduce the size of audio and then save it in cloudinary. This will be done in the client side only, and for video size of, and suppose if client side failed to extract the audio from the video, then we need to store the video for the user, and for the paid user we will store their video. So I don't know what to do here, let me think. But suppose if our front end failed to extract the audio, then our only scope is to to generate the video from to generate the audio from the video file. So we will have to look, does Cloudinary gives us the option to convert video file to audio file. If it gives us that option, then we'll use that option to generate the audio file and then use the audio file generated URL to send to the deepgram for STT. But for now, if our backend is failed to save the audio, then we cannot do anything about it. So there are two things. First thing is that we will store the video as it is for the user who are a paid user. The second thing is the audio file that we generate for STT after successful retrieving of the subtitles. We will delete that audio file anyway. So the so so we don't have that much concern about the audio file, as no audio file will be stored in our cloudinary storage. Only the concern is for the video file, which will be stored anyway for the user. For the user who have not opted for the paid plan, we will delete their videos in the or their projects within 7 days. After 7 days, sorry. So now my plan is ready. Is that we need to extract audio from the video locally and reduce the size of the audio and then send it to Cloudinary. Second thing is we will store the video file in Cloudinary anyway for logged user having user ID in their project. Okay, so any user who have logged into the project, who is logged into our application, for that user we will generate we will save the video file for that user in the cloudinary, and we will delete that projects for that user who are not in our paid plan. We will delete all the files and folders for that user, and for the user who are our paid user, we will save the projects for that user for around 30 days or any days, any duration. Okay, so after successful STT, speech to text conversion, we will delete the audio files anyway. If we don't have any logic for converting video to audio in our backend. So we have to only use browser for conversion. And also I have to research about does cloudinary does it for us or not. So now what we will do is we will only save the video file, and it does it for our and it automatically does it for us. If we saves if you save video directly and want audio URL having lower quality of audio, does cloudinary gives us this option. You have a lot of moving parts here, but your instincts are sharp. That Yes, absolutely. Cloudinary gives an incredibly powerful feature called on-the-fly transformation. When you upload a file to Cloudinary, it stores the original. However, you don't need to manually extract or compress the audio file yourself. You can request a specific URL from the Cloudinary, and their server will extract the audio, compress it, and deliver it to you instantly. If your uploaded URL is this, you can change the extension to MP3 or OGG and add transformation flag in the URL to downsample it, lower the quality for your speech to text engine. So AC none, Q quality low, audio settings will be turned, or you can use straight audio quality bitrates like which is plenty for STT. Changing the extension to MP3 forces Cloudinary to strip the video track entirely and only send back the audio bytes. So, so Cloudinary gives us the option to convert a video into audio file by just tweaking the URL. So so we don't need any conversion in the backend side. So so far our logic is correct considering the backend. Now the thing is that if we want to save the video file, then we need to then we need to then we need extra URL in our project folder. Now we will have, and so that then we will have two different URL. The one URL is temp URL, temp audio URL, which will be having the temporary audio file which will be used for STT, and the next will be video URL. That video URL will be pointing to the video which we uploaded, and this will be stored permanently for a user. Okay, so these two things will be there. So second thing is that we will be going to store the video for logged user. So we will not do this right now, as it will require us the change in the database schema. So let us continue. So our code is generated. So let us look at the implementation. So in the project's controller, we have a get cloudinary signature. So here we will generate the cloudinary, use the cloudinary name, API keys, and API secret to generate, and then we to generate the signature, and then we generate the signature using SHA1 hash algorithm, and then generated the hex in hexadecimal format, and then we return this signature to the our backend, sorry, to the client. So I think we are doing this unnecessarily. We are using API key and cloud, and we can use this in the front end, but then we will have to make sure that these two keys is consistent in the backend and front end both side. What we can do is Okay, but we'll think about it later. So this upload video, uh, upload file. Let us first see what is happening here. Previously, we were accepting the audio file, and then we were saving this audio file in our folder disk. Now what we are doing is that we are just accepting the video URL and for a given project, and I hope this is the project ID. So yes, save uploaded video. So for this project ID, we are saving the video URL, and then once the result is done, we trigger processing for HTT conversion. So we find the project, and then with this video URL, we are sending this video URL to the deepgram for conversion. This URL, and this processor, now we have some changes, huge amount of changes in the processor. What it is doing, let me check whether where we have this deepgram implementation. Deepgram service, transcribe URL, we are passing video URL, and this and this and this. So the thing is that uh, there is confuse. I think that we should not use the name video URL for this. We can use the audio URL name, because we are converting just audio into video, sorry, audio into this text. And so we can have temp audio URL, and this video URL will have the permanent storage of permanent persistence of the video which we uploaded, the which will be done in the backend. Yeah, but for now we can test this. So by far everything is okay. So this transcribe URL is added. It is taking the URL and it is converting this URL into the subtitle. Okay, now we will accept this thing. Go to our front end and how it is implemented. It uses the fetch API call. It returns the response, and then it calls the cloudinary for uploading the file. It uploads the file there. Once this upload is done, now we call the upload API to save this video URL, which is our audio. For now, which is our video URL is our audio URL, which is now it takes, and then so this is how it is working. So project controller just the receiver or listener for the API call. So we'll also accept this. So the things are good, looking good. Let me remove this unused variables. So things are looking good. So we'll test this in the next video.